He's here to tell us all about his latest and 47th album.
Wow.
Daniel O'Donnell, everyone. Daniel, what
Don't want to be kissing too many with this bad cold I have.
That's right, you know. This is
Not.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
You're doing well. It's so good to see you,
Oh, it's
Dan.
great to be here. Thank you for having me.
47th album.
I know. Hard to believe.
Extraordinary.
It is. It'll be 45 years in January since I started singing with my sister Margot. And in '83, I started recording. So I've done a fair bit of abuse of the people with all the records.
And this album there's a few beautiful classics in there, but there's new music as well.
Yeah, it's a mixture. I suppose down through the years, I've recorded a lot of covers. I never stuck to all original, and I suppose that's part of the reason why I've been able to record so much. I mean, I don't write a lot. I've written a few songs, but I'm not a songwriter, so I rely on writers, and I'm very grateful to the writers who give me their songs, and there's about half and half on this album. And the originals, I suppose, allow you to grow, and the covers allow you to reach back to songs that, you know...
How do you choose the covers, though? Because there must be so many that you love.
I know. I have a list, and I mean, I just call to say I love you as takes me back to the 80s, you know, when I was young and just listening to it and singing
Put you
along.
in the bath.
I know. Now, I suppose I would be better to stay out of the bath. And I should have done that in my 20s, not my 60s.
Are you allowed to be 64? Because we were talking. You and I are pretty much the same age. But you sort of look very sprightly when you were running on there. But you're taking a little break from touring. So why is that?
Well, I decided that I would take a break. Part of the reason is I had a lot of bother with allergies the past couple of years. Now, thank God I'm fine. I got medication and it's worked very well. But I would like to kind of see why I had the allergies, and I want to go off the medication to see if I can deal with it in another way. And I suppose just I'm in my 60s and we have 4 grandchildren. And just to do time to think. One of the children, the baby lives in Australia, so Jack, that's Jack in the middle, and the other 3, Olivia, Archie, and Luke, they live in County Down. So, and not this coming year, but the year after, we'll go for an extended time to Australia to spend time with Michael and Sarah and Jack. And maybe by then there might be another one, you never know. And,
but this doesn't mean you're retiring, though, does it?
No, I'm taking the break. We actually have dates already for here in the UK in December 2027. Imagine having dates booked that far in advance. We're going to be in Blackpool and Glasgow. No tickets on sale yet, so don't go looking for them. But, yeah, I mean, when I come back, I don't think I'm going to tour as much. I'm just going to do what I want to do. I mean, I've always done what I wanted to do as far as touring is concerned, but I suppose there comes a time when, you know, even though I was able to run out there, I wouldn't run a mile. You know? So, you have to look at what's good for you. And I think, you know, I found, you know, doing night after night after night was too much. So my aim is to do a couple of nights and take a night or two off.
And finding a balance as well, as you said, between work and life, right?
Yeah, and it's nice. I mean, you were saying about having friends. It's lovely to spend time with friends. I took up bridge, playing bridge. That might sound boring now to some, but it's a fantastic game. I know. I knew.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why did I look at you?
A little bit boring.
Keeps the brain.
I wanted to get in before she started because I knew she was going to hit.
I'm more of a snap girl myself. It's the only one who understands.
But anyway, just there's lots of things, I suppose, that I enjoy. And I play golf, shushed. I play golf, which... and you were saying about being competitive there. I am so competitive.
You see,
unbelievably competitive.
So Christmas board games are a complete nightmare in your house.
Absolutely, and I fight with everybody. Nobody wants to play with me. Absolutely nobody wants to play.
Right.
Yeah.
You talk about friends. Cliff Richard, of course, is a very good friend.
Yeah, we're going to see him tonight.
And it's tonight, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
we're
Royal
going to see him
Albert Hall,
at Albert Hall. Really looking forward to the show. I've been a fan of Cliff long before I got to know him. And then when I started, you know, singing, occasionally we would meet, because we nearly always had albums out at the same time. We'd meet maybe on the door going into the BBC doing interviews. And then I got to meet him then, you know, at different functions. Then we had a festival at home where I come from, and they had a celebrity guest every year. And they got Cliff one year. It was a surprise for me and for everybody. So Cliff arrived, and he stayed in our house, but I didn't know he was coming. Magellan knew. And then we just seemed to do more things, and we see him regularly now. But really looking forward. I mean, I'm going tonight, of course, as a friend, but I'm going as a fan. I just love his music. He's a great guy. He's a great individual, a great person. And to be doing this at 85 is staggering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Sorry, go on.
It's nice. It's interesting you say you're going as a fan, and you've closed down your own fan club.
Yes.
That's a really big decision to...
Well, the fan club was, you know, it started in 1984, and then a fan club was a huge thing. But with social media, a fan club, you send out bulletins every maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Now people know what you're doing before you do it.
Yeah.
You know? So the fan club, the purpose of a fan club is to update people, but they had everything, you know?
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, everything has its time, and the fans are still... They're still fantastic. I mean, some of them here, you know, they have been
I know,
tremendous.
the landscape can change, but the fans actually
And, you know, if I can
so...
just say, last night I was at the Phantom of the Opera, and my cousin's granddaughter was doing the lead, Christine. And she was Colleen Kern from Birmingham. She was fantastic. The whole cast was just... It was a tremendous show, but I just want to tell Colleen how proud I was sitting. I was nearly crying when I seen her coming out on the stage, and she was just brilliant. So it was great.
You've had a very busy couple of days.
Yeah, we've had a
you don't
great
stop
time.
when you come over here. Have you had a chance at all to watch I'm a Celeb?
Yes,
Because
loved
the
it.
wonderful Shona, who's a really good friend of yours
I
now.
got to know Shona. Well, I actually met Shona a number of years ago. She came over to do a function in Ireland where, you know, like it's like Pride of Britain, Pride of Ireland. And then I found out that she enjoyed my music, and through Gloria Honeyford. She came and sang in Croydon at a show, and this is us on the Late Late Show in Ireland last year.
Love that.
But she did great. I was looking
yeah,
for her, but it was a
Heard
great...
her singing in there as
I
well.
know,
Great
yodeling.
voice, a wonderful voice.
Absolutely.
And
It was a great
girl.
show this year.
Yeah,
it
I loved it.
Really
Now, don't ask me to go on it. Shoot me if you hear it.
I will.
I know, yeah, do, because I wouldn't be able for it. It was shocking.
OK, I'll keep that in mind if they ask you to go on.
Definitely not all them things you have to eat and things you have to do, but it was great. The group of people this year was...
Perfect. They were great.
They were so... It was such a nice...
It was a good mix, wasn't it?
atmosphere, and Ginge was brilliant.
Yeah.
And leave it all to Tom.
That's it, it was.
Tom.
It was a very eventful series. Daniel, as always, thank you so much for coming in. It's always a complete joy. Enjoy your night tonight.
Yeah,
get up there and
forward to it.
dancing with Cliff. And like we say, now and then, the new album. And 47th album, in fact.
Wow.
It's incredible, yeah. Something to be proud of. Daniel O'Donnell. Thank you very much.